That's what the Suicide Forest video was about when you guys are laughing and smiling.
Casey Neistat challenges Logan Paul in a candid new interview. Let's just say Casey had no problem grilling Logan about all his recent controversies. YouTuber Casey Neistat sat down with Logan Paul for a candid and no-holds-barred interview, and the pair got into everything from Logan's upcoming documentary to that shameful video that showed a suicide victim's body in Japan. Logan said of his documentary, quote, "This doc is not a documentary about how hard my life has been this year. It's about a story of a young man from Ohio, a seemingly regular kid falling into the social media machine over the past 4 years, becoming the most hated man in the snap of a finger. The question that the doc answers is, how do you recover from that? Can you recover from that?" Logan also revealed that he hopes the doc will be interpreted as a redemption story. At one point, Casey grilled Logan about his infamously insensitive vlog where he showed the body of a suicide victim in Japan, as well as his other videos from his trip in Japan that were deemed by many as culturally insensitive. Logan got defensive over his decision to wear a Pokemon suit and throw Pokeballs at Japanese citizens, among other things.
I think being perceived as culturally insensitive, as far as the outfits go, they were on sale at a store. There's a difference between culturally insensitive and insensitive. The brand that I was at the time was just all around insensitive.
Logan also defended his intentions with his vlog that showed the suicide victim, explaining, quote, "What we did in that video was the attempt with the Forest video, beginning, middle, and end. I made it very clear that it is okay to feel ostracized and alone. What's not okay is holding those feelings in, and that I truly believe that, quote unquote, that every person has a place on this earth, but we did that such the wrong way. We tried to shock it into people." Casey had the perfect response for that BS of an explanation.
That's what the Suicide Forest video was about when you guys are laughing and smiling. And just the thing that bothered me the most about the video was your excitement.
Excitement.
You were excited to have found a dead body.
Not really.
While many of Logan's fans praised his interview with Casey, there were quite a few people who were not impressed. One person tweeted, quote, "So I watched the full 35-minute interview Casey Neistat did with Logan Paul and can now say I'm 100% certain he is the biggest piece of trash on the planet. Fake as hell, talks about his clout constantly, and clearly thinks he is the victim from the Forest video. Pure trash." Another shared quote, "Currently watching Casey Neistat's interview with Logan Paul, the fact that Logan still doesn't understand how it's culturally insensitive to go around Japan wearing a Pikachu outfit, throwing Pokeballs at the locals is so troubling. The kid will never get it." One person praised Casey's interviewing skills, writing, quote, "Probably one of the toughest things for Logan Paul to do in his career on YouTube. Casey did a great job. Nonetheless, it's easy to see through all of Logan's bull. He claims that his actions in Japan no longer represent his brand, yet those videos are still up on his channel. Well, you can't really argue with that." As for Casey's intentions behind this interview with Logan, he explained it was unmonetized and uncut because he wanted it to be real. He also told The Verge, quote, "You can't self-determine redemption. Redemption can only be determined by others. It's up to the community and others to decide whether he gets a second chance. I don't think that's the decision he gets to make. For Logan to be back into that, he has to demonstrate that he can have a positive, meaningful impact." We definitely agree with Casey on this one, but now I want to turn it over to you guys. What are your thoughts on Casey's interview with Logan? And do you think the documentary will redeem his career? Sound off with all your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. But before you go, click right over here to watch another new video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channels. Thanks so much for watching. I'm your host, Emil Ennis Jr. You can find me on Instagram at Emil Ennis Jr. And I'll see you soon.